All right, I said it in the team builder, which is in the description. KyleAye's the GOAT. Go check him out. I appreciate my man accommodating and playing this rather early. There's some stuff going on behind the scenes, and he was a GOAT, a true king, a gentleman, and was like, I got you. So shout out to Kyle. Go subscribe. Love the dude. Very excited. We had a hell of a last season closer, and I'm excited to see what he does this time around. So let's take a look and see what he is bringing. Where's my mouse? I'm getting all okay. 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 All right. We're gonna reset this because I did not. Okay. Moltres. Nothing that I thought was gonna show up was coming. Like maybe half. Here, Tyranitar, Clefable. So like super anti-sun in my opinion is what showed up here. And Vikavolt is the Terra here. So let me just make sure I want to highlight that here. Okay, so we got to be careful about Ogerpon with Defiant. I don't want to pop that. Vikavolt we know has Levitate. Ursaring is going to be an interesting one to break through. Love the idea of just leading off with Gallade and clicking buttons and seeing what we want to do here. Speed-wise, Ogerpon's the fastest thing on his team, barring any Scarfers, so that's good. That is good for us, which makes me think that might be Webs on Vikavolt, and then Defog, Defiant on the gosh darn Ogerpon to Tournament for here to punish the Defog. Moltres probably has Flame Body. I'm assuming Sandstream on T-Tar. I really want to assume Unaware Clef and then probably like Guts Ursaring is where my head goes. But hey, listen, KyleAye is the GOAT. I don't know what he's bringing. I don't know if he knows what he's bringing. I saw that man bring Trick, Black Sludge, Houndstone one time. Man's cooking on 3 different dimensional planes all at once. So very looking forward to this. Gallade right out the gate. Ooh, I don't know if that's the lead he wanted. Okay, so like even like you have to be max Chople for a chance to live this. I don't think you do anything here. Ooh, is Psycho Cut too aggressive of a play? I don't feel like you stay in. I Psycho Cut. Okay, thank God. I was like, if I get absolutely flamboyed right now, I will scream. Okay, goes out to the Moltres. It is gonna be. Oh, that is great damage. He gets buffeted first, so he is faster than me. That is a very fast Moltres. Okay. Let me move some notes here. Faster than Gallade. Okay. Just go on to Ninetales. Ninetales pretty safe. Keep this thing around for a little bit. It could just go for a roost, which is fine. No big deal here. Good Psycho Cut play. We know that he was faster because the sand hit him first. Which means in the order of operations, he said he nicknamed his Moltres Talonflame, and I 100% was like, he has Talonflame? I was like, wait, where did this happen? Where did this happen? So I think Ninetales is a fine one. We know that this is a very offensive Moltres based on that damage, at least a fast Moltres. To be faster than Gallade. 276. Yeah, he'd have to be running a lot of speed on that. Goes for the Brave Bird. Okay. Ooh. That was some damage. I'm actually faster than you. Funny enough, does a flamethrower in the sun kill? Go for it. I'll go for it. I'm naturally faster unless this is like a Scarf Moltres. And I've got Sunny Day on 2 other Pokemon in the back if Ninetales goes down. Yeah, 24 is doing 24 to 28 to max HP. So if this is like a max attack, max speed set, probably get some intel real quick if I calc here. That might be like max HP, max speed, because... Okay. Yeah, that might be actually Brave Bird. That might actually just be max... Brave Bird. He might actually not even have any, like... Might actually not even have any good moves to, like... Might be fully special, because zero attack timid does 51 to 60, and we're at 49%. Oh, after the sand. What is sand chip, like 6%? Something like that? No, we set up the sun. We wouldn't have taken sands. Yeah, that's got to be like max speed. That's an interesting one. Okay. That's great damage on Clef. I'm gonna go for another one. Yeah, that's huge damage. Moonlight. Okay. Oh, in the sun too. Okay. If I just baton pass out of here, that's okay. Go into, what would I go into? Probably Gouging Fire. Probably Gouging Fire in the sun. I'm doing a crazy amount of damage to this thing. Moonblast doing 29 to 35 unless he's offensive, so nothing too crazy there. Goes for Cosmic Power. Okay. That's what, +1 defense? I'm still doing just an insane amount of damage in the sun. 57 to 67 to +1 max. I will absolutely go for that. It was like Cosmic Power, Stored Power? Maybe? Get Stored Power this gen? It does get Stored Power. Okay, so it could very well just be like Moonlight, Cosmic Power, Stored Power. Like Moonblast or something for Shiftry. So I don't hardwall it. But I should be able to break this fairly. Yeah, he crashed again. 57, 67 to +1 defense. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Gouging Fire is going to KO. KO's Clefable with Heat Crash. Sun goes away too. Okay, that was a big mon to take out, in my opinion. Tyranitar probably comes in, and I've got a Corviknight here. Yeah. Yeah, Corviknight's probably my switch into this. Alternatively, if he makes that read, do I go for a Sunny Day here? No, I don't. Gouging Fire is too useful. Could just go for rocks. Could just go for rocks. What am I doing in the sun? Let me not talk myself into this. Let me not talk myself into this. If I get the sun up. Skill Shot's doing 42 to 49 too. Okay. Nope. Nope. We'll just go out into Corviknight. I'm trying to keep the peace. We are a very slow Corviknight. We are meant to underspeed. If you guys didn't watch the team builder, we are underspeeding max no speed Ursaring. I don't think he'd bring like a Trick Room set, but I wanted to get a very slow U-turn off here. Did you go for rocks? Dragon Dance, brother. Okay. I have to reflect immediately. Like, expeditiously. Dragon Dance T-Tar. My man brought back the Gen 6 behemoth over here. We'll get a reflect up into a slow U-turn. Oh, we are max. So like, knock off. Okay, knocks off my light clay. That's unfortunate, and that was a crit. It is what it is. It is what it is. I will just U-turn out. That's unfortunate. We'll get a very slow U-turn off. He may fear the body press, but a +1 Stone Edge knocks me out, actually. So, you know, like, I think you're fine to attack me here. Maybe I can get... Oh, he withdraws. Crazy. Okay. Okay. I was going to say, maybe I can use the... maybe I can use the Shiftry to bluff, right? Okay. So, Ursaring... I'm just going to go right into KyleAye. I'm not even going to mess around. KyleAye probably doesn't want to live a hit from this thing. It didn't. It's not. Oh, it would have been Eevee like him, right? Yeah. I'll just go for a Sacred Sword. I think Moltres was at a low enough range after the Psycho Cut to not want to take this. And I don't think much on his team wants to take a Sacred Sword into another move. Let's see. Let's find out. KyleAye's putting on a lot of pressure, which is exactly what I wanted it to do. I don't want to go for an agility and take... Yeah, okay. As I'd say, I didn't want to go for an agility and take a move that I didn't want to do. KyleAye KOs Ursaring with Sacred Sword. I didn't want to go for a... I didn't want to go for a move, right? Even with the Reflect... Actually, with the Reflect Out, would I have lived that? Oh, I'm actually... I could have potentially gone for an agility there and done some damage there, but we're at 174. If the Moltres comes out, I feel like Ogerpon might come out, actually. We still have the Reflect up. We only have 5 turns to Reflect. Let's see what he wants to go into. All right, here's the Vikavolt. Okay, so here's the thing about Vikavolt. So it can be electric, water, or steel. If you're electric, Sacred Sword does a lot. If you're water, Sacred Sword does a lot. And if you're steel, it does a lot. I'm just going to go... I'm going to go for a Psycho Cut here. I think if anything, he's going to go for maybe like webs. He's going to Terrasilize. Terra Water. Okay. The Sacred Sword, actually, depending on the spread, might have killed here. Oh, and we get a crit. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that's nasty. Vikavolt with Psycho Cut. Oh, that's very nasty. Yeah. That crit mattered 1000%. 80 to 95 is what I'm doing to this thing. to no HP, no defense either. So, my apologies to Kyle. I know there's a crit on Corviknight. I don't know where that'll matter in the end game, but I definitely think that crits that claim Okos are definitely a little bit of an unfortunate set of events here. So let's see how he wants to respond to that. I got to remind myself to check my reflect and see where we're at after this. Goes down to the Talonflame. Okay. My Kingdom for Shadow Sneak, truthfully. So I've got one more turn of Reflect up. If I go for... I'm going to go for an Agility here. Maybe he Roosts. If he's got it. Brave Bird probably knocks me out through the... Brave Bird probably knocks me out through the Reflect. Yeah, 56 to 97. I'm at 62%. So on the next turn, even after Life Orb. So I'm going to hope he Roosts here. I'll go for the Agility. That way I can outspeed the Ogerpon. Goes with Brave Bird. Okay, Moltres is going to knock me out. Moltres KOs KyleAye with Brave Bird. Okay. Reflect wore off as well. Okay. So KyleAye did a ton of work to pressure Kyle's team here. How does +1 if I go into... I think let's just go into Walking Wake here. Let's go for Walking Wake, and I'll just light off a Dragon Pulse here. I'll just go for a Dragon Pulse here. I need to be really careful about the Dragon Dance Tyranitar in the back. Especially since we're not, of course, we're not Chlorophyll Shiftry. So I need an opportunity to go for that Tailwind. Just goes for Brave Bird. Oh, so he's Scarf Moltres. Okay. Scarf. Moltres dies to Brave Bird recoil against Walking Wake. Okay. So there's Ogerpon and Tyranitar left. We have Ninetales, Walking Wake, Shiftry, Corviknight, and Gouging Fire left. I need to just find myself in a position where I don't lose to Tyranitar. And I think what that might look like is that I stay in if the Ogerpon comes out. And just get some damage. Goes down to Majora. Maybe that play is to go into... Let's go get the Sun up. Let's go get the Sun up. Gouging Fire is very healthy. So we should be able to take any one hit this thing wants to go for right here. I assume. I could be very wrong. But just with the differential as it is right now, I don't trust Ogerpon being as good as it is as somebody who's used Ogerpon, as well as a Dragon Dance Tyranitar in the background. I'm really not trying to mess around and see what's good, you know? Ogerpon goes, okay, just goes for Ivy Cudgel. Okay. That does not knock me out. I will go for a Will-O-Wisp on the off chance that he doesn't knock me out here. But if he knocks me out here, I think I go into Shiftry and set up a Tailwind. Because I bluff the Chlorophyll, get the Wind Rider boost, and I should be able to just do a ton of damage. I assume. But I'm going to Will-O-Wisp just on the off chance he switches out and wants to preserve this thing. He could just knock me out and then put me into a Sunsweeper, of course. He doesn't know the full Gouging Fire set, so I could potentially outspeed this or use it as setup fodder, which I can, but I need more damage on Tyranitar here. Goes through the Ivy Cudgel. Okay, Ogerpon. Ogerpon KOs Ninetales with Ivy Cudgel. Okay. I'm going to go hard Shiftry. Hard Shiftry to bluff that. Right? If I don't Terrasilize, I actually take... Let me check out its coverage. I don't think you'd have, like, a fighting move. I live a Brick Break. Play Rough. I'm going to go for a Tailwind here and hope he switches into Tyranitar. I live every hit that I can see from a jolly Ogerpon. Oh, oh, sir. Oh, sir. Okay. So now, if I go for a Terra Blast here, so Terra Blast at +1 neutral is doing 21 to 24. I would live the counter. I'll go for that. Now that I know he's got it, right? Sash counter? Huge. Huge. Do some neutral damage, 21, 24. Like I said, we'll lose some HP here. Goes to the counter. Oh, and because it's special, it doesn't... Oh, okay. All right, I think Shiftry wins this here. Let's just go for a knockoff. Because I didn't Terrasilize, it was special, so the counter didn't even pop. Oh, Shiftry is... Shiftry KOs... Scope Lens. It was... Oh, my God. Ogerpon with knockoff. Harsh Sunlight faded, but it's okay because I got the Tailwind up because I have the... So Scope Lens is for the crit to boost the Ivy Cudgel crit? Monster. Absolute monster. Okay. Tyranitar comes in here. My best bet in every universe is to actually Leaf Blade this thing. I will Terrasilize and go for a Leaf Blade. On the off chance he lives and I live something and I don't want to take sand damage, I'll Terrasilize just so I'm immune to that sand damage. But I think Shiftry is going to pick it up here and make up for last week's performance. Let's go Shiftry. Let's go Shiftry. 108 to 127 to max HP with some defense. Beautiful! Shiftry is going to KO Tyranitar. And that Shiftry feels a lot better coming into this matchup. Shiftry feels a lot better coming into this matchup. And the Detroit Steelwings are going to take home a 4-0 victory over the Miami Dolphins. Kyle is a absolute GOAT. Absolute GOAT. I appreciate him again for coordinating a battle a little bit earlier in the week than we typically would normally. So I do want to shout him out again. It's been a great season. Was it as successful as we wanted it to be? No, but I've had a lot of really close games, a lot of really good battles with a lot of really good people. So thank you guys so much for your support this season. I don't know when the next draft leagues are starting up. So until then, I really appreciate you guys. Be great, do great, and I'll talk to you on the next video. Later.